This is Abraham and Steven Morehart for FSBulldogs.com here at Bulldog Stadium, just outside of Bulldog Stadium, where Fresno State takes down Boise State 41-40. It's been 7 years since that happened. It was a crazy game out there.
Yeah, finally. I mean, it's just great to see the guys, come out and win that game. It's been a long time coming. I know how hard, especially like Derek's wanted this since his brother never got it done against Boise. He's been talking about it all week, and it's just great to see him celebrate with the student section after the game.
It was a big win. Fresno State actually had the game in control most of the day. Boise State comes back and takes the lead. The crowd kind of got out of it a little bit, but then Fresno State comes back, scores that touchdown. I think the crowd really came to life when Boise State went back on offense.
Yeah, I mean, the crowd, they did kind of die down. We kind of blew the lead. Special teams kind of gave it up after that little pooch kick. You saw the doubt. Even when we were up 2 possessions, you kind of saw the doubt in the crowd because of the curse and everything. We hadn't beat them in so long. But they did definitely rise up when Boise got the ball back and helped the defense out with some crowd noise.
You mentioned special teams. We're going to talk about offense and defense a little bit, but special teams, it seemed like that was the Achilles heel for Fresno State all night.
Yeah, I was talking about it earlier. I mean, it was basically a 21-point swing. They gave up the 2 big returns. Boise started both their drives inside Fresno State's 40, got the 2 touchdowns out of that, and then after the pooch kick, they got another touchdown. So where it could have been up big, special teams kind of let them down a little today.
Talk about the offense. Derek Carr, 460 yards passing, through 39 of 60 or something like that. A lot of drops. They hit 4 touchdowns. 2 touchdowns after that called back. One for a overturned penalty, and one was for a penalty, one was reversed where it was out at the half-yard line. I mean, he could have had 6 touchdowns tonight, but a huge night for Derek.
Yeah, I mean, Derek, he does what he does. He's always out here putting up numbers. He's a really smart quarterback. He makes good decisions. His receivers did drop a couple passes today. He had a couple throwaways, but for the most part, he was putting the ball on the money, and receivers were doing their job. They were making people miss after the catch, and offense looked really good. And when they needed tough yards out of the run game, I mean, they got that too. So.
Yeah, Josh Kazada, I think he only had about 40 yards, but there were tough yards, and he got that touchdown at the end. He had a really nice touchdown to start the game. I think that was a big key for Fresno State.
Yeah, I mean, Josh, he didn't really have crazy numbers today, but when they needed the big yards out of him, the 3rd and 2s, 4th and 1s, and then down on the goal line where Meisenheimer couldn't get in on the one play, Kazada got in. He got the job done, so he looked good today.
On defense, Boise State ran 100 plays. That's triple digits. These guys are out there on the field a long time.
Yeah, and like Duran said, I mean, the way our offense plays, they're so fast and they're so up-tempo. The defense is on the field for a long time. And you kind of saw that like later in the game. You kind of saw players, it looked like a couple guys were slowing down. They're getting tired. And I think that's kind of when Boise started coming back because defense was on the field for a long time. We went down and scored a touchdown, I think, on 2 plays after Boise just had an 8-9 play drive. And then defense was on the field for another 8-9 plays. So, I mean, it's all part of the game plan, I guess. And defense, I mean, they're in good shape, so they did good. They got the job done. They got the win.
All right, well, crazy game here at Bulldog Stadium. For Steven Morehart, I'm Abraham. Check out FSBulldogs.com for more.